Big John, Big John.
All right, everybody. Happy Saturday, September 10th, 2022. Just got done giving the Iron Horse a quick bath and give Lester's bike a quick bath. And we're going to head over to Elmore. There's a party over there called Grub and Suds. And we went to the Easy Rider Rodeo last weekend down in Bloomville, Ohio, and that was a joke. It was a waste of $30 to get in. The best part of that whole trip was stopping at Fatheads in Republic and having pizza. But anyway, this will be a lot better. This deal over in Elmore has been going on for a lot of years, probably 20, 30 years they've been doing it. So it's a good time, and we'll take you along. We'll see you over there. Well, we made it over here. If you look down there, there's one bike sticking out a little farther. Oh, down there, yeah. It's the old Iron Horse. She's a little long. But, yeah, a bunch of bikes. Looks like a decent turnout. That's good. Hi, honey.
Hi, babe.
Hi, Lester.
Howdy.
Oh, good Saturday afternoon. What's the date today, honey?
Today is the 17th.
Saturday the 17th. We went and got some breakfast and picked up a few things. Oh my, hang on, guys. I really should check that.
With them on there.
I really should check that before I turn you guys on. What are you two yahoos doing, huh? Of course, you're carrying something around. Max, what are you doing? Standing guard? Huh? Good boy. Looking for shade. I'm a black dog. It's hot. Anyway. Pool. Pool stuff. So, on today's,
God help me.
we're going to take and clean this root cellar out. I don't even know what's in here anymore. But we're going to clean it all out, get everything out of here. We're going to bring the pressure washer in here, maybe spray things down with the bleach solution. If there's any mold, we'll kill that. Tear these shelves out that are already falling down. Get rid of all this stuff and pressure wash it all down, and it'll be a she shed / pool room. So that's the plan for today. Okay, happy Sunday, everybody. Sunday evening, actually. It's almost 7 o'clock. Worked on that root cellar yesterday. I think it was Friday. I changed the fuel filter on Tammy's truck and put the motorcycle up. Put the iron horse up on the lift. I don't even know if I showed you guys that. Anyway, we rode that to Elmore, to the party over there. And when I brought her back, see the oil dry there, she was spotting. So I put her on the lift. That was interesting in its own right. So, piece of aluminum stock across there because the other ones wouldn't reach. But took her up in the air, and I did get a little bit of a turn on the oil tank drain. This has the oil tank here. There's a crankcase drain under here, then there's an oil tank drain that comes right out here. Ends up right down there. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I got about half a turn on that spot. I don't think that was what was leaking. I think what happened is when we had it serviced out there in Sturgis, I'm pretty sure they put too much oil in the transmission, because I was reading the book. The books are right here. I was reading the book, and it said that if you overfill it, it gets awfully messy. So it wasn't leaking out there, but we didn't ride it that much. So I'm not sure what's going on. So we'll take that off the lift and put it back down over here after I clean the floor up, and we'll see if she spots any more after I ride it the next time. But right now, I gotta bleed the fuel filter on Tammy's truck. I thought I bled it out good before I started it, but I might not have got it because it's not starting. I mean, it's starting, it's just got to crank. It cranks a little bit more than it usually does. So let's get this opened up. And what do you smell? Squirrel? Must be a squirrel. We got a squirrel running around here, or coon or something. But anyway, you can see right here, this is the primer. The fuel filter screws on the bottom. There's a screw right over here that you loosen up. And I actually replaced this whole head because the stock ones are not the best and they leak. So I got a new filter head from Merchant Automotive up in Michigan. They specialize in these Duramax diesels. So there, I'll loosen that up. I'll push this primer a few times. Yeah, don't have no fuel coming out of it yet. Let me use my thumb. I think I'm gonna have to put you down. Well, here, wait, I got a tripod. Let's set you up here. How's that? Can you see? Not really. So let's go like this, and like this. There. All right. Let me open this up a little. Okay, so we got fuel now. We got a bunch of fuel, so I'm gonna push it down. And close that. All right. These things are prone for that leak. And you'll get a hard start. They call it a hard start when it doesn't pop off right away. So anyway, I'll go get the keys and we'll give her a try. Got Tammy's keys. Cranked a little bit long. That's better. Sloping a little bit though. Put new O-rings on the filter and everything when I put it on there. So they're expensive, $80 for. Well, let's see what it looks like. Let's see how it acts tomorrow. It was all dry when I started, so I know there's no fuel leak. If it keeps acting up, I'll take that bleed plug out and make sure the O-ring on that is good. All right. Put her keys back on the table and see what kind of trouble we get into. Well, I jumped on the foam cannon bandwagon. Tammy got me one. Chemical Guys. She ordered it. So, got a gallon of solution. You use 2 ounces of this to one of these full, probably a quart of warm water, and hook it right on the pressure washer and go. So, haven't done that yet, so we'll try her out one of these days. But right now I'm going to sweep this floor up, get this oil dry cleaned up, and get the bike off of there, back in there. I want to get the bug in here and see about getting that blower fan fixed. So, well, yeah, I forgot all about turning you guys on. But here's that piece of aluminum. I don't know where I ended up with it from. You might have followed me home from work, but I had that across the back too. To get underneath, you can see how low this bike sits in the back here. So I could not get that in these short arms here. They do not extend long enough to get underneath the frame. So I took the pad out. Took this off, and then I took this piece of flat stock and laid it in between the two of them underneath the frame of the motorcycle. Now the longer arms, they extend out more, and they were actually underneath the frame right here. So that worked. I'll make me up something. Not a something, maybe a little thinner. It don't have to be that heavy. With some plugs on it, some posts on it that go down into that into the holes where the pads go. So that way it's locked in there, just to make it a little safer. All right, let's go see if the bug will start. Actually, I doubt whether it'll start. It's been sitting out here. I've got a draw on it somewhere that I need to find. If you drive her every day, every other day, it's fine. But if it sits for a week, battery goes dead in it. I'm gonna get the Bobcat put away too. What do you think, girl? You got some juice left in you? We'll see. Nope. Nope, dash lights don't come on or nothing. So she's dead. We'll get the charger on it. I gotta get Clifford in there and do front brakes on that. I'm pretty sure when we were filling the pool and I was pulling them water wagons with a little over 8,000 gallons of water in them, I'm pretty sure I broke a brake pad. So we'll get the battery charger and get it put on the bug. I need to put the solar charger on in that thing, and that way it'd charge a little bit during the day when the sun's shining. For now, I've got one on the gooseneck. Oh, you guys have seen that. And it seems to keep the battery up pretty good on that. I bought Dad one for his dump trailer for Christmas. Not sure where that's at. I don't even know if he ever put it on. He takes the battery out of it during the winter, which is fine for what he's doing because he don't use it, but I use the gooseneck trailer throughout the winter. All right, let's see here. Negative right there to the motor. Positive under there. That's some high quality filming, isn't it? Flip that up. There we go. Now an extension cord. I don't know if I've got one in here. I need to put a plug back here on the outside of the building. No, I don't. Do I? No. Yeah, another project. The Bronco. One of these years. One of these years. So let me get an extension cord and we'll get that plugged in. Alright, another project. Old burning barrel, what was left of it. New burning barrel, dump that out. So we'll take this to the landfill and get rid of it. Okay, got rid of the trash. Took that to the landfill. And on my way back, I hauled that ditch dirt away from the pool where we dug for the pool a little bit. Actually, it was 2 good-sized loads in Dad's dump trailer, the little the Corn Pro dump trailer. And so I come back here, when I was coming back from the landfill, I had the bucket on, so I pushed it all up in the meat pile. I need to scatter some dirt out around here. I need to level this water lays right here in the yard bad. And I chewed this up a little bit more because it's got grass, sod in it and stuff, so by rolling it over, I'm chewing it up. So we'll do that a few more times. Get it all broke down. And then we'll scatter some out. You can see where the grass is not so good from the water laying all the time. But anyway, put the Bobcat back in the garage, or in the barn, the shed. where that stays. And we will, let's go see if the bug will start. This battery charger works good. I just wish it had a gauge on it. It's a Schumacher, so it's a good battery charger, but all it's got is a light that tells you that it's on. Let's actually click that over to engine start. But I wish it had a gauge like the old ones did that told you, that would tell you how many volts are in it, how full it is charged. So let's see if we got, hey, we got dash lights. Starts right up. All you gotta do is have a battery. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna get this all unhooked and pull her in the shed, or in the garage. All right, I did a little research. Of all places, YouTube. And the blower fan is under the dash here. And you have to pull this side cover off to get to the bolts that hold the glove box on. There's 3 under here you gotta take out. And that whole assembly then comes out. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what we can come up with. There we go. I got you back on my magnetic mounts. I've had you on my little tripod for forever now. Well, ever since vacation, but now I got you on the magnetic mount. So let's hook you right up. Well, maybe we won't even hook you up here. I thought that was metal. Guess I need a suction cup mount. There's metal. That won't work. Let's go right there. No. How about there? Can you see? Let's see. Okay, well, it ain't the best, but I've never had any of this apart, so supposedly you just pop this out and pull it. Yep, there you go. Now we need some Torx, some T20s. Let me go find some tools. Okay, so now are these 20s or 25s? I got both. These feel like 20s. Oh, let me get a pan for these screws. Little magnetic pan. They're great. Oh boy. Alright, well that's not gonna work. Need a I have to get the socket set out that I've got for Torx. Be right back. Well, I thought I had recording, but evidently I didn't. So I got the glove box out. They're all T20 screws. So there was 3 go in here, 1, 2, and 3. 1 up under here, then 2 inside the glove box that go up here and here, and then the 2 on the side here and here. And it comes out, and you got 2 wires. And I know this is dark. And here, let me turn my phone. There we go. So there's the 2 wires that go to the glove box. One's for the light, right here. One's for the light, one's for the, I don't know, tell you it's open or something. But there's the plug. Let me see if I can hold both of you. There's the plug that goes into the fan motor. So if I turn the key on and put my test light in here, I should be able to tell if I got power coming to it, which would tell me if it's a switch. There's a resistor under here, or the switch is bad. So we'll do a little testing and we'll get my test light out and see. We gotta find a light. I'm trying to set you guys here on the floor so you can see. So I found my test light. First one I found was no good. Had it for 20 years. So this one, I stick it in there. I got the key in the ignition turned on. Okay, can you see the green light? I'm hoping. So turn the fan on, off, off. So I am getting power to the fan itself. And this side is nothing. Okay. All right, key off, out. So that means, that tells me that the fan motor is kaputska. So the only thing I could try to do is put 12 volts to that. So to get this out, there's a couple of 10mm bolts under here from what I understand. And take this loose. Here and here, remove that. But I'm not going to tackle that tonight. It's pushing 9 o'clock, so I got to go in and get ready for work. My boss didn't get back with me, so evidently I don't have to go in early. So anyway, we're going to call it a night, and we'll catch up on this some other time. I am going to put the battery charger on here. Well, I did start, but I didn't run it very long. So I am going to put the battery charger on it, on a trickle, and we'll go from there. And I know it's dark in here. Like I said, I took the one bright light out, the one that goes there, that real bright one, and it's in the root cellar for when I was working on that. And I've got one popped over there. So I need to replace some lights and get some nice bright LEDs. And we'll go from there. But anyway, we'll catch up on this project a little later. Good night.